Lai Mohammed, while he was addressing some international media organizations and groups in Washington, D.C. on the 2023 general election, he accused Peter Obi of treason. This is not just a normal or ordinary Nigerian like you and I. This is the Minister of Information saying such a thing. Does it call for concern? Or is it something just it's another discussion of the ruling party? How do you perceive this? In the comment section, let us know how you feel. But I'm not alone, discussing all these things today. Joining me remotely is Autumn God Pekin. Call him God Pekin. And I'll be adding him right about now so we can get on with the discussion. Time is of the essence. So let me bring him in right about now. Okay, God Pekin. All right, I guess we're in a country where the network can knock off the host from a show. But can you hear me, God Pekin?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
All right, so yes,
that is Nigeria for you.
May God save our country, and they will be out of all this. So yes, the elections are over. The campaigns are over. Someone has been given certificate of return, and yet it still seems like these same people cannot rest. And a lot of people are asking why. From the Yes Daddy video to an order given to a sanction given to Channels Television, and then now Peter Obi is being accused of treason by the Minister of Information. What can you make of this?
Okay, so thank you so much. And I want to say very big good afternoon, good evening, good morning to our wonderful followers, wherever you are following us from. I want to say this is the first time I am seeing a political party win an election according to INEC, and then they turn to an opposition. Because what they are doing right now PDP is supposed to do them as their major opposition. After all, them say Labour Party took third. But you now discover that the thing is not only about the Minister of Information. I don't know whether you saw the tweet by FFK, Femi Fani-Kayode, who started by saying that Obi and Dati are already committing treasonable offense. And then even the one they gave son that I don't know how his son came about. I mean, Keyamu also made such comments. Yes, also made such comment that Peter Obi and Dati are making such treasonable statements. And I begin to wonder, at what point did these people commit treasonable offense? After the election, during INEC said go to court. And Labour Party has decided to go to court. All of a sudden, in the APC camps, they are disturbed. How are you disturbing yourself when somebody is going to court? They have. I'm expecting APC to start maybe selling Ashebi, start getting ready for their inauguration. But they are already playing. Yes. They are already playing opposition when they are the one to be inaugurated. Another very shocking thing I saw was the audio of Peter Obi and Bishop Oyedepo. Bros, you the record calls. Do you record ringtone? Do you record ringtone of the calls? do you understand? So even if you now begin to wonder, why will somebody say Peter Obi said the wrong thing? What is even wrong for Peter Obi to have spoken to Bishop Oyedepo and say, I beg, help me get your people? Is there anybody who contested this election that did not appeal to a certain group of people? Okay, the APC.
I think what they were holding on, what they were holding on in that doctored audio was the fact that it said this is a religious war.
But wait, let me tell you, who started the religious war? APC. Do you know what it means for you to go and pick a Muslim ticket in a secular state? You understand? They started it. See, I even saw videos of Imam, Muslim cleric, telling Muslims that they must vote Muslim, that this is their own. So If Christians now decide to do that, or the one who is a Christian inside it now decide to say, oh, these people don't already start this thing, make I talk to a man of God. And funny enough, do you think if Peter was to talk to Bishop Oyedepo, he will be talking to him in night to the election? And then Peter was in Agulu.
I have checked the video, and of course, as a filmmaker and content creator for more than 10 years, I can tell the truth. That audio was doctored. So it's just another attempt, if I would say, of the APC, of the ruling party to discredit Peter Obi. But why are they so? Why do you think they are so eager to discredit Peter Obi? You've won. Go ahead. Let them do what they have to do.
It is very simple to know why they are attacking Peter Obi and not Atiku or any other candidate. Peter Obi won election. Peter Obi took them by storm. They never saw Peter Obi coming. And then they were expecting Peter Obi to go to court with the regular, that court will now go and use a technical whatever and throw away the case. Peter Obi went with something that is stronger than what they expected. And so all they want to do now is to try and discredit everything about Peter Obi. All they are doing is to try and do propaganda. For me, I even said the other day, I tweeted that if them like, at this point, if they like, may they bring out the sex tape of Peter Obi, I am no longer interested. I expect the APC to be busy preparing for their inauguration and not busy bothering about what Peter Obi said or not. You remember, you also saw within the week, you didn't mention the Boom Air saga. You saw the video.
That was last week.
Yes. Now that man went into Boom Air and started shouting on a day. Then when they were telling him to go, he started shouting obedient. The APC people are rattled. They never expected. You heard one of the northern senators, I've forgotten his name now, recently on TV said that they never expected the Labour Party to do well. And in fact, this guy from Nasarawa State, this former Minister of Information from Nasarawa State, also was on Arise TV and said that the Labour Party, they never expect, in fact, they didn't expect anything good to come from Obi. So what else do you expect? The APC camp is rattled. The APC camp is disturbed. The APC camp, in fact, they are confused. They don't understand this second phase of going to court. Because when you steal and steal and steal and steal and oversteal, you don't know how to cover steal. You see, lies. When you keep lying, you need to continue to lie for you to cover up the lie. Yes. So right now, they don't know how to defend the case in court. They are looking for everything possible just to destroy the name of Peter Obi. That's just what APC will do right now. Yes.
So what someone said, I wanted to concur, if you think that what they are doing, that they think Peter Obi is too clean, and you have to drag somebody to your level before you fight with him, and that's why they want to drag Peter Obi to the mud so they can fight in the mud. But Peter Obi is refusing to come down to the mud. Do you think? Do you have that? Do you have that thought too? Then secondly, some people would say the reason why they are trying to dent Peter Obi is to make sure that the people behind Peter Obi, who are the obedient, after discrediting him, they should see him as not worth it again, and then they can detach themselves from him, so they have time to deal with him. Because it's believed that they are concerned about the strength of the people, because you cannot fight the numbers, and the people Peter Obi has the numbers. What do you think?
Well, I think that guy was right. They are trying to look for, you see, if Peter Obi had a case with EFCC, had a case with any criminal case, they would have used it to rubbish him, just like they are doing to other politicians. But right now, they have seen that the way it be right now, Peter Obi left Anambra so clean. Peter Obi made his money so clean. Peter Obi is the cleanest politician right now in Nigeria. And have you seen a candidate before campaigning and telling you to go and verify? Somebody is telling you that somebody is telling you that if you see anywhere they write his name on a land given by the state government, that he will stop campaigning. Somebody is so bold. Can a Tinubu do that? Can an Atiku do that? Can any other presidential candidate do that thing? So you see, this is their game plan. to make sure they do everything. So now they want to bring up the idea of, oh, Peter Obi campaign on religious background. Is there any candidate that did not use religious background? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Is there any candidate that did not come? Okay, why did Tinubu go for a Muslim ticket? Because he wanted to woo the northern Muslims. That's the idea.
Funny enough, Peter Obi keeps saying, and some of his supporters keep saying, it's even only Peter Obi that did not campaign on religious background. Though they will say he went to church to campaign.
Of course. Did Tinubu not go to mosque? Shatima not go mosque? My brother, you see, I keep telling you that I saw videos of Islamic clerics coming out to even warn and threaten people that if you don't vote, in fact, we even see the one for Lagos, where Msolomo come out, they tell people, say, if you don't vote APC, this one will happen. The one, the Western majority leader of the House of Rep, where for Kanu, was threatening people that if you don't vote APC, they will do you this and all that. Did you see anybody from Peter Obi camp threatening people? No, now.
No.
So if you want to talk about treasonable offense, it should be APC. If you want to start arresting people, you should start arresting FFK, Femi Fani-Kayode. You should start arresting Festus Keyamo. That's the idea.
All right. Tom, we will have to be winding down now. But two things. I want to say one before we go back to comments. I want to read comments. As we get the speech or the treason allegation from the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed. But before that, a lot of people would say, Tony is speaking like this because he's a Peter Obi supporter. But when you meet a Tinubu supporter, he will tell you, we won the election. And then you see a lot of people coming on radio, on television, and say, we won the election, APC won the election, and there is this so much confidence. Now, is it because, for me, I was at the forefront, and I was fortunate to be, at a situation room where informations were reaching me from the field. So that's why I have first-hand information. I'm one of the people that have first-hand information what happened on the field, based on the the live information I was getting from the situation room I was. Can it be that the people, we have some supporters that are not politicians, that will beat their chest and say, come on, we won this election, Tinubu won this election. Do you think they are living in denial? Or do you think some people don't really know what happened on the field, as based on your own point of view, that the election was rigged?
Okay, so Shebi, they are saying they won the election. So let's meet in court. There are so many evidences that shows that APC did not win the election. These days, I don't want to argue with any APC person. In fact, I don't even want to talk with them because those of them who argue don't even have anything to argue about. Seriously. It was very, you see, I keep saying this is the most opened, rigged election. This is a broad daylight rigging. PDP has never rigged like this before. In fact, this was APC rigged, so the PDP self shock. PDP rigged. APC rigged, PDP shock.
You may help me adjust your earpiece. I'm listening to myself.
Okay. You don't know.
Okay, I think it's better now. So a few days ago, like Mohammed said it, he said, Tinubu, I beg your pardon, Buhari has delivered a free, fair, and credible election. So are they living in denial?
Very big denial. In fact, I don't like talking about that man. Right from when he became Minister of Information, I don't know anything he has done except lying. My only concern this time is that he's going to the United States to lie. He's going to lie to the international media. Even the international observers, even the international observers that came to monitor the Nigerian election know that Nigeria did not do election. We did selection. What INEC did was selection and not election.
Now, Lai Mohammed is holding a very strategic portfolio in the country. Do you think what he said in Washington, D.C. Will have an impact on, first of all, will it have an impact on the president of Peter Obi, or will it have an impact on the government and himself?
Okay, so the APC government generally has brought Nigeria so low that we no longer understand or know what is right.
Mm.
The APC government has brought governance so low, has brought politics so low in Nigeria that we just take what happened, what anything that comes, we just take it like that. That's why you can imagine a whole minister of information going out. Why didn't he say that thing in Nigeria? Why is he going to USA to say it? He's actually going to wash Nigeria's dirty linen in the United States. I think Nigeria should outgrow this kind of people. At this point, I'm expecting people like Lai Mohammed to be in his house taking care of his grandchildren and not coming out to tell Nigerians or tell people that Nigeria conducted an election, that Buhari conducted free and fair. My brother, where is the free and fair in that election? Where is the free and fair?
All right, Oton, we'll be winding down. Before you say your last, I have some comments here because some people have reacted to what he said in Washington, D.C. And I'll be reading few comments and I'll get back to you. You can respond to the comments as you round off. So this person says, anyone that understands the way things work throughout the world will by now know that Obi won the last election. Very, very clear. I say this because the kind of propaganda being channeled towards him is testimonial at the fact which everyone had over the election. Obi hasn't done anything unlawful yet. They are very jittery about him. Let them just beg him. And let's see how it will end because he isn't desperate as they say. Now, another person say it's been long. Lai Mohammed has been missing from the news. He has gained notoriety from telling lies on a regular basis. Let them calm down for Lai Mohammed. Now, a lot of people says, I'll read just maybe one line. It says, this Nigeria federal government is completely shameless. They should arrest. Oh, let's see. Let them arrest him and we'll see. Okay, there is another I can read here. Someone said, Lai Mohammed and his type are ruiners of Nigeria. A lot of comments here. But now, the comment I'm concerned about is, let them arrest Peter Obi and let's see. If there is a move to arrest Peter Obi, to conclude, what do you think the repercussion will be for the people?
My brother, you see, the APC has been doing everything and Nigerians has been keeping quiet. But you see that talk, arresting of Peter Obi, if APC still doesn't like Nigeria again, if APC don't like Nigeria again, if they don't tire, may they arrest Peter Obi. You understand?
So you think the people would not just smile at it and say, let's see how things unfold?
My brother, they go put fire for the country. Not be this one, not be. You know, since I don't change to pidgin. Oh, put fire for this country.
Let's not go too far before they come and find us, even though we are not on the terrestrial radio station and say.
And they tell you what how many times they don't go find FFK? How many times they don't go find Keyamu, Festus Keyamu, where they tweet from the bottom of Imbele? So
now, as we now finally round up, what do you think? Looking at the way the country is going, what do you think the outcome will be? Do you think
I pray for the best outcome because even the judiciary, Nigerians have never been interested in the judiciary. But this time, Nigerians are watching. Nigerians are following the case very seriously. Yes, Nigerians are following. Nigerians are witness in this particular case.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
So, that'll be all for you, from you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so it's believed that the executive has been tested, to conduct a free and fair election, and some people would say the executive have failed. But I think a lot of people are now saying it's time to test the judiciary to see if the judiciary will pass the test. I don't know what you feel about that. Now they said, according to Lai Mohammed, that Peter Obi will be charged, allegation against Peter Obi as regards treason and saying this is what he said is treasonable, and then he will face the law. What do you think about that? In the comment section, let's get to hear what you feel. My name is Alvin Elere, aka Mulungu, and I say, Lord have mercy. Help us subscribe to this channel, comment, and let's get talking. Bye.